What's up? What's up, everybody? We are live with the cousins. We got everybody in the building that's coming in. You know, we can't be on time, but not a darn thing. What's up, everybody? We got Jerry on.
Whatever, Jason.
Can't be on time for shit.
Hey, man, I was on my time.
Hey, we CP time.
I had to call everybody and be like, where y'all at? What's going on?
I know. I was coming.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I was coming.
And we got a packed show today. We got so much stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Hey, man, I realized I didn't tell you. Congratulations on your Super Bowl win, sir. Congratulations.
You know what?
I ain't too proud to say it. It was a good game. One thing I will say, y'all whooped our ass. Y'all even have y'all quarterback at 100%, which is what I would wanted when we played y'all. But y'all didn't even have y'all quarterback at 100%.
I mean, it was a good ass game. They only won by a field goal, so that was one of them games. Like,
I'm gonna change my hat real quick. This was the hat I wore today because it matched. I'm gonna take both my hats off to you, sir. There you go.
Y'all did what y'all was supposed to do. Y'all came in. I appreciate you, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a Kansas City hat coming for y'all.
No doubt. No, hold up. I'm gonna buy it for you.
Hey, Mona,
I'm gonna buy it for you and send it to you.
Hey.
Mona.
How y'all doing?
This is for meal prep.
Good. We got, like I said, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. But I want to let's do our weekly mental health check-in. How are y'all doing?
I'm good. We had somebody.
I'm struggling, but I'm making it.
Yeah, somebody that's we'll talk about that afterwards. I'll tell y'all what happened.
Keep the family in prayer.
Yeah, not us in general, but yes.
Keep the family in prayer.
My grandbaby got her shots today, so she is done with everybody.
All right, yeah. Gigi, what is your grandmother name?
I don't know yet. I knew it was either Nona or Oma. I don't know yet. It might just be grandma because I'm over
She don't know yet. She already a grandma.
I might just be grandma and just chalk that joint up. Like I'll be grandma I'll be the grandma.
Right. Stop trying to make it cute.
Shut up, sir. Shut up, Gramps.
It ain't cute. It's old.
Well, nobody just want to be regular ass grandma no more. Everybody want to be different.
I can dig it.
Right. That's why I'm like, I'm thinking about it because I just be like, I be forgetting what the hell to call myself half the time. Anyways.
Like, what you want me to call you?
Grandma.
You should. I don't know. Figure out some kind of name.
Look, mess around and be like, Miss Jerry. No, that's not right. No.
Just call me what you want me to call Jerry. That's it.
Yep. Jerry. Sorry, so what we talking about today while we wait?
All right. So while we waiting, I got a series of things that I want to talk about today. Mona, how you doing? What's your mental health looking like? You doing all right?
Hello?
There you go.
Wait a minute.
That paper towel is majestic.
And my phone ringing.
No, Shay literally just brought the baby in here, car seat and all. This is a whole fucking setup.
That's like, listen. Where's daddy and mommy at?
That's what. Yeah, she we had to talk off, but it's a whole. She's got. It's not a lot, but it's not good. So not between them, but it's something going on. So I had to tell you afterwards.
All right. Well, we're gonna hold everybody in prayer. We're gonna let that be.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's basically all you can do right now. And she done got her shot, so What
All
in
right,
the
so
what?
let's start with the
Damn it!
first story. So
Why is she posing like that?
the Brad has revealed that she is pregnant with her wife on their first child. Congratulations, I say.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a beautiful baby. Who?
That baby is going. Listen, I know that baby gonna be cute because we know the look. Because the Brat's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, I don't know if I like this photo.
I'm not a fan, and
Um,
even though I have been pregnant, I still did not want my stomach out like that.
I mean, I
It's
guess
a
if
lot.
you, I guess if that's what that the look she was going for is I'm a pregnant gangster. That's what she gave. You know what I'm saying? I
You
don't,
stupid.
I don't necessarily see it, but like I don't know. Like, but I also think about it like it ain't my place to say whether I think she looks cute. I just don't know if I like the picture.
I mean, everybody. I don't know. I don't, everybody, has their own way of showing off their pregnancy. Like that, they do say, that the pregnancy bump is a beautiful thing, but I don't know. That's she just
I
trying to
think
show it.
I think that she looks beautiful. I just don't like the. I just think something about the picture looks off to me, and I don't know
I
what it
think
is.
it's the I mean, because it's not real feminine.
But here's the thing: I
I
also
think it's
like
cute.
we're gonna get into the, we're gonna. There's another topic we're gonna talk about that kind of touches on that, but I don't even think it's necessarily the fact that she doesn't look feminine in it. I think it's just the the clothes look off.
I think it's cute. I think it's her pregnant. I mean, it speaks to who she is. Everything about that picture speaks to who she is as a rapper. We've seen her super feminine. We've seen her dress boyish, and she does both well. And I think in that picture she showed both sides.
Okay, I can see that. I think maybe if it was, I think what I don't like about it is the coat. Like I think the big coat, the big overcoat is a little is too
Oh,
much.
that's like the style now. A lot of people do that in photos now.
I think if it had just been like the shirt and the jacket and the pants, it would have given what I'm saying. But it just makes her look bigger than she is.
Well, she's pregnant, so.
But but speaking on that one, we're gonna jump to the next one. This
Yeah,
was the
Tay was
cover.
looking at that one.
I
So
seen
this
that shit
was the
earlier.
cover
But
of
see, the way
Pet.
that they had it before, it didn't look like this.
No, the
The
other
way they
pictures look
had it,
very.
So somebody said that it was supposed to be a like kind of like a I guess a mimic or maybe
Yeah,
not a
it's an
mimic. I don't know what
homage
you would call
to
it from
it's an
a
homage to the
cart
character of One
from an
Piece.
animated series.
Yeah,
But then somebody that watched the series uh said that this ain't no way anywhere affiliated with it.
yeah, it
It
is.
like and
because the
they
way they had
I
it
yeah,
made
watched
it look like he had breath.
Well, they showed
yeah.
the picture, but this isn't even the one that people was giving on. It was the other
No,
one
because
where he
that
was
one, it was
sitting
like
there
he had like
and he had
a bikini.
the pouty mouth. No, it was
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
The
and
one I'm
it
talking
was
about was
like,
this outfit, but he had like the pouty mouth
yeah,
and the.
and
Like
and it was like his chest was really outlined.
now looking at this picture right here though, I mean me personally as a straight man, I mean me personally, I don't have no problem with this picture. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
this
Like I
isn't
see
the.
him,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean
not the same.
I don't think
Somebody,
this
it
is the
ain't the
one
same picture that I
everybody
saw
was thinking
before though.
about.
what
Let
do
me
you
see if
think,
I can
It's a
Jason?
find
different
it
picture.
because I was looking at the discourse over the picture, and yes, it is. As someone who has watched One Piece, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the big poster I have on the
Oh
back of my
yeah, yeah.
wall.
Uh-huh.
That's the big that like it is. He does look like that is an homage to that character. I can see it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
But the way that
Um,
they had it, that's not how it looked.
But again, I wouldn't know because I don't, and I have not watched One Piece. I'm just going off of what
I never watched it.
from the comments that I did read. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I
look,
say,
like I
to
look
each
at
his
this,
own.
right?
I don't give two shits what
Right.
you
As
do. You know
long
what I'm
as
saying? That's you.
is he alright with it, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Like he said, did y'all see
but
his
Mm.
I
comments?
think
And
they
you
did
gotta
that
shake things up a little bit. That's what he
'cause
said.
he's in that new Creed movie. So
Yeah,
that's his, that's him showing off all his hard work. But people took it and ran with it.
as they always do.
Are you
Well, the
like
first
number
movie
one?
I
I think
saw him
I
in, I
think
thought he was gay. So,
as
You
I
said
think
what,
he's
Mona?
fine
the
no matter
first
what.
movie that I saw him in, I thought he was gay.
What movie was that?
Um, that movie about the soldiers with Chadwick Boseman and Delroy Lindo,
Oh,
and he played Delroy Lindo's son.
I remember that. That's that one where he was it was with what's that guy with the deep voice? I can't remember that. But I know what you're talking about,
It
Mom.
was a Spike Lee movie. It was the last movie.
It was like
Chadwick
six. It
Boseman
was
was in
yeah, the one when they was over
in Vietnam.
Vietnam.
It was a war
I
movie.
think
Yeah, and
I
they
think
had
right
buried
now.
that money, that gold.
Wait,
Oh, you
hold
thought he
on.
was gay in that or
No, I
homosexual
said I thought he was.
in that movie?
Well, I just
Hmm.
thought his
I'll
mannerisms
have
were
to look at it
gay.
again.
So is
Not
this the
Okay,
movie
yeah,
y'all
necessarily
was
his
that
talking about that
I'll
you
have
character,
to
said
look.
but
you
his
made him look?
that's
mannerisms
the
were gay.
one.
This is the one. I think that's just how
That
he's.
that that's one of them.
But that's
I
not
think it's just
even.
kind of how he's sitting.
Yeah,
I, I mean, I don't know, man. It's not to me. There's nothing
That
wrong with that picture, though.
Jason, that is. Let me see.
I
The
don't think
other
that's even
that's
a
not
picture
it
that I
either.
saw
one
because
that they
his
were
mouth
making a
isn't
big
even. He
stink
don't even have
about.
a pouty mouth on that shit.
I don't even
I
see
think
it.
he
I
did
don't
all
see
this
it
for
in this one.
Valentine's Day.
Is it this one that y'all? This
He did
one?
this.
No, he was. It was the same
No,
outfit
No, that's not
as
it.
that
it was the
original,
same
The
but it
pose.
first
was
one,
It
kind
was
yeah.
of
just somebody did something
It's
to it.
just the way that it looked. The
this.
way yeah, like Jerry said, I think somebody had did something to the picture to make it look the
Oh
way
yeah.
that it did, and
Okay.
kind of blow it up more than what it actually was.
But I'm still I mean I'm still like I said
He's a good
I
actor.
Yeah.
thought he was. I've always
I
thought he was.
I
He
think
has
it was part
feminine
of the reason I
energy.
wanted to
Let me
bring
say
this
that
up.
he has feminine energy to me.
Part of the reason I first of all I love this. First of all, I think Jonathan Majors is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I think he's a pretty man.
Yeah.
But I think the other thing, it's so interesting to me with this because there was this one, and then I didn't put it on here, but that picture of Rihanna, or maybe I did put it on here, with like on the cover of Vogue with her and ASAP Rocky, and he's holding the baby and she's leading him, and people were like that's they're emasculating men by like putting them in pink, and I'm like, does color have a gender? Like, because really, if you want to go like get deep into it, pink used to be a male color.
Well, I think for the thing with Rihanna, first of all, the internet is full of trolls and cyber
Yep.
bullies who, if you saw them on the street, you said boo to them, they go run and hide. Let's
Right.
start
Yep.
there.
hmm And then
Yep.
say something on the internet
Let's
about
start
you.
Like
there.
they tough.
Like you couldn't say that to my face.
Right. Secondly, that picture
What's
of
it?
Rihanna on the Vogue magazine, it was probably her photo shoot, and she said, "I want to put my man and my baby in there," and he's comfortable in who he is, and it was more so like, "Baby, just have your moment. Me and Sun gonna stand back in and support you," because that's the image I got. Like, because everybody knows, like she's got businesses, things of that nature. It was more so like saying she doing her thing, and I'm supporting her and our son. Me and our son are very supportive of what it is that she's doing because she's handling her business.
Right. Which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So it's like they forget that the man can still support his woman in her success. And when it's his time to shine, she can do the same thing. It's called a partnership.
I also think that like people have this really weird, and this is just my opinion, but people have this really weird, thing about what they think masculinity is or is supposed to look like. To me, he in this picture, and I'm about to post it and put it up here. Did I already grab it? Am I dumb? No.
I think the only reason why they got a problem with this picture right here is because of the colors. And he looked like he got on them one leg jean pant boots.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think he did this. He did this for Valentine's Day, and they took it. They took it and ran with it.
I mean, that's what the trolls do. That's what the cyberpunks do.
Yeah.
I can't stand that one of them.
She said not now.
I can't.
Well, the thing is, and I think you guys are right. Like nobody would say anything to his.
Because I thought it was a nice picture.
It is a nice picture.
Yeah. Like all of his pictures were nice, but it was just like the way that they took it. It's like they outlined more than they should have. Like it's because he buffed up for a Creed 3.
Yeah, like his body is on point. Yeah. Now I'm gonna say as a straight woman, this does not say let me jump on you. It does not say that. It does make me think, okay, gives me feminine energy, like but no matter what, that body is on point.
Listen,
and it ain't nothing. It don't matter who he like the bed. That body.
If he I feel like this.
That body.
Mona, if he showed up to you dressed like this and said, "Let me holler at you,"
we would have us a good time because I would be asking about I'd probably be asking him that can I try his coat on. I'm like,
I know, right?
Can I try it on?
Just to get him take the coat off so he can be with no shirt on. Listen, I said I don't care what he got on. He fine. It is what it is.
If he came in with no shirt on, now if I'm out and about and he came up to me just like that, no shirt on, I'm asking him what club he's stripping at tonight. Because that's what he looked like.
Because I'm going.
Wait a minute.
I mean, for real, he come to me like that.
Where you stripping at tonight?
Let me go ahead and stop the ACM. Let me start.
Because it looked like his do it not look like his boots and his pants are one?
Yes, they do.
Like you might have taken it all off.
They do. They do look like one.
Because they sell them like that for women too.
Yeah.
I can't. Wait a minute. I can't remember. She had shots today. How many times should I give her this Tylenol?
How many?
They gave it to her. It was like 4. She had it like 3:00, and she over here farting on me.
What?
If she only had it once, you should be able to give it to her again. I think you can't go past 3 times.
Okay. The Tylenol because her legs starts hurting.
Be asking me. I ain't had a kid in 27 years.
I know, but you remember, I was sitting here like this.
I'm like, Jerry, ain't you had a kid? You had a
kid. Hey, let it go, Jason. Let it go.
I'm asking you over there like I own.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she do?
No.
So Rihanna also caused a bit of a stir where she said that she is styling her son in floral pinks and hot pink.
I mean that's what they do now. So I mean, whatever it is.
He's a child.
My thing is this. What people fail to realize is that is not their child.
That's what Mona was saying too.
That is Anna's child. And the biggest issue I see in this world is people feel that their opinions are so strong that they feel that they are a fact. and they feel so strong about it that they push them on other people to the point where it's unbearable.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I dress
I
my
know.
kids in I
No,
dress
but
Peyton in purple and blue.
And
can
I
we
get it.
talk about the young lady who did the sign language for
Oh, she was getting it.
Are you talking about
Listen,
for the
the
precinct?
halftime show who
for
did the
Yeah,
deaf?
so
damn
she did the
thing.
Super Bowl sign. She was in it.
Let's talk about something good. That can I tell you? She made me want to learn sign language. Like I
Man,
wanted
you
to
should have
learn
seen her.
sign language
She was
before, but
on it.
she
What?
made it look
She
so
she was
easy
going
and
with the whole
fun.
thing.
She was
And
right.
yeah,
Okay, so it wasn't like the lady at the precinct that was faking it.
No,
No, this
nope,
girl did
nah,
the damn
no.
thing.
nah. She
This
was
young
when I
lady,
saw her and
this
she was
young lady
like
is hearing
getting it.
impaired, and so now so I was reading up some stuff, and like I would say hearing impaired, and they're saying you can say deaf now, whereas before you couldn't. I mean, it's hard to keep up. So I can say that she's
Yeah.
deaf. So she's deaf, and so I watched her interview with Gail King, and she talked about the different levels of being deaf. So she can, I think she can hear a certain amount or whatever, because it was crazy because she was so on beat, and I'm thinking she just knew sign language. I didn't know she was deaf as well.
Mhm.
And then when she said that she was, but she can hear the music, and she can
She can feel the vibration.
and you feel the
Yeah,
beat.
I say yeah.
And what she said is she wanted, so some of the way she was signing, which is why people thought it wasn't real, is she was signing the sounds.
Oh.
And then when she said that and she was breaking that down, I was like, that explains it, because at certain parts, like she said, like when the music was going up higher, that she was moving her hands to show that. I was like, she had me partying. She made me want to party.
Listen, they could have put her on right next to put her on a little thing right next to Rihanna because they I quite frankly was entertained by both of them.
Yeah.
Um,
She was
No,
really good.
so much.
And I didn't even see her because I was sitting away from the TV, so I didn't see her signing. So I didn't see that until the next day.
yeah,
I was too far away from the TV because I can't see very well, but these glasses only work sometimes. And so when I watched it afterwards, it made me like I love that song "Bitch Better Have My." That's my song, but she like made me like hype to listen to it. You know what I mean? Because she was so animated in it. I loved her. She was
so
awesome.
one, I didn't get a chance because I don't think you was here when we talked about it a little bit last week. Your thoughts on the Super Bowl performance? Because I said I got exactly what I knew I was getting from Rihanna. Like,
Well, so I enjoyed her, but I love her. She's my Pisces sister, so I love her anyway. But also, I realized, because remember, Jerry, when we were sitting there, I said it immediately. I said, she's pregnant.
yeah,
I said it immediately. And so I think that she had to be cautious because she was on that thing that was moving.
right.
So, like, she's not just like a little bit pregnant. She is like, I
Very
got pregnant the day after my 6 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, she is Latin twins pregnant.
So for safety reasons, I think that's why she was a little subdued, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I enjoyed her. I enjoyed her dancers. I thought it was a good.
Our dancers clocked in to work. You hear me?
Yeah.
They clocked in.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it. People kept, now I will say, for what you normally get at a Super Bowl, it was a bit subdued, but because I've watched her concert, like I haven't been to see her, but I watched a live version of her concert, and I know how she does give it to you. I felt like it was it. Why I understood why people thought that way, but I still enjoyed her.
I didn't go in there expecting that y'all gonna get on me a little bit. I didn't go in there expecting Rihanna to give me Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Well, she's not supposed to because she's Rihanna.
Because she's Rihanna. But what I mean by that is Rihanna's gonna go in there. Beyonce's gonna give you full on the dancing, all of that stuff. Like Rihanna gives you attitude. Rihanna gives you she is unbothered by your presence.
And she give you
Attitude and sassiness. That's
smelly boots.
exactly what she does. And
she
she
gave smelly
gave
cooch.
sassy. She
And
did give us sassy.
that's what I got when she did the little thing.
Can you hear me?
And she made the face. Oh, bitch, better have my money. I said that's all Rihanna. That's all she had to do.
Hey,
Yeah.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
we
okay.
just ignored your line. That's all.
Oh, well, fuck
What
you
did
then.
he say?
So she gave us smelling cooch.
You know what?
So now that I have
I
y'all on, we're gonna go backwards a little bit
talking.
because I want to get y'all perspective on this as well. And we're just gonna do the Jonathan Majors picture because I think that is the one. What are y'all? So this has caused quite a bit of stir on the internet. Hold on, why is it?
Who the hell is it?
That's Jonathan Majors.
Oh, the dude who playing Creed.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's played in several other things too.
yeah. He was on Lovecraft Country. He was in.
I know.
You know, the internet has their opinions about this photo.
What about it?
They're saying that it's giving, feminine energy.
Well, that's 2023. That's what the fuck they wanted, ain't it?
Exactly.
They can't ask for it and talk shit.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Well, they're like it's. Someone said that this is more. I think I read a thing. This is the emasculation of black men.
I think he did it for the
let
women.
me tell you something. I understand I don't think that's what that was. Because he could have very well said no. Like that's what people seem to forget. He could have went in there and they could have pulled out all that stuff and he could have been like, I'm not wearing that. Y'all better figure that shit out. You know?
But hold on. The sad part is they talking shit about him. And people forget just over 10 years ago, Cameron was wearing a pink coat like that all the goddamn time.
Listen,
pink fur.
coat, pink.
Yes,
he had the little mink stole hat on the
he had the whole outfit. Jason, go on the internet and pull that up and put that on there. Now, granted, he still, he had his pink fur, and Cameron was still giving you b-boy stance. But that you're not getting that in this picture. However, to me, I'm modeling for a fashion shoot. And like I said, if he came to me, I would ask if I could try his coat on. Because I think the coat is cute.
I'm about to put this picture up. When I see this picture of Cameron, everything about it screams Butch Queen. And I'm just...
It screams what?
Screams Butch Queen. Hold on, I'm putting it up.
Butch Queen. Okay, let me see what that looks like.
Butch Queen.
He look like Nicki Minaj.
So I need to know what Butch Queen is.
So a Butch Queen. Butch Queen is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving. It's given. I'm masculine when I gotta be. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't get that.
Did you make that shit up?
I don't get that from that picture, but okay, Jason.
Listen, Butch Queens, it's fine. I mean, that's what the picture gives me, and I know it's very like.
Let me grab my encyclopedia.
I know this is very but
what volume would that be in?
Hold on, you know what? Since you want to play games, I got something for you.
It would have to be in the 2023 volume because that is hilarious. And that's it. I don't get that from that picture. Can you find Jason? Can you find the full length picture when he got on when he's standing in his whole outfit?
The whole outfit?
Yeah.
Let me see. Because every time I look at that picture, I think he's like, I can't. I'm not even gonna do it. That's rude.
I don't get that from him. To me, he was always like super masculine. That's just who he is. That's like Cameron is from my era, so
like he's okay. So let me if this wasn't a photo, yes, Cameron gives masculine, but this picture gives me, hey girl, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like
it gives me what's up, shorty. That's what that gives me.
Why y'all ain't gonna keep coming in and out? It's not good internet out.
Shut up.
But like I said, that's also because I can't see him talking any. I hear his voice in my head. All that New York attitude.
Like no, don't get me wrong. Like when I see it, it just like
Mm-hmm.
when people make those comments, about like the Jonathan Majors and other people who have worn more stereotypical what they consider to be female colors. I'm like,
Mhm.
y'all let Cameron walk around like this and didn't
Right.
say a damn thing.
For me, it's more so. What I don't like is the random putting a man in a dress and he didn't choose. What is that about? If the you see a lot of that in random photos, and
Listen, they
there
didn't
are
say that.
times
What
when I see it after some kind of incident that people think that they need to atone for, and then the next thing you know, that person is on somewhere in a dress.
they didn't
Ah,
do it with Andre 3000 was doing the same shit.
yeah.
Yeah, he was wearing some wild stuff.
Yeah,
He was
and he
wearing
would wear a dress.
I also think that like I also and again I think this goes back to I don't think clothing has a gender. Like you're
Have you
free to put
always felt
it
that
on,
way?
I
huh?
ain't gonna say that because if a man put a
Have you
dress on,
always felt that way?
Yeah, I've always felt that way. Like it clothing that like to me it's a garment. It's a piece of clothing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have sentience to say, I'm made for women or I'm made for men. You know what I'm saying? I think like
bullshit. Because when you go to the department store, it says women's clothes.
And the direction in which the buttons
The,
are,
exactly. The zipper will be
that's the
different. The buttons will
defining.
be different.
like
Women's
Yep.
clothes are opposite of men's.
Even in chef uniforms, the women's uniforms they tapered weird, and the buttons are the opposite way. So
what
there
I
is a difference.
what I mean is we put that difference on there. You know what I mean?
You're saying you can wear, basically what you're saying is I can wear whatever I want. It doesn't matter. Even if you put in the store in the department store in the women's section, if I like it, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna
But
wear
I
it.
like it, I'm gonna put it on. And
Right.
it is
I
what
get what you're
and
saying.
that doesn't have anything to do or make any change what my gender is and what my concept of masculinity is. You may feel a different way about it, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it doesn't change anything. I'm still a dude all
Right.
day long. But I also think like when you look at like Janelle Monae, although she is non-binary, she wears men's tailored suits. You know what I mean? And
She said that.
she does wear
Are,
men's tailor. She
are
says
they
she's
really?
non-binary.
Are they men tailored or are they just made
Tiny
for her?
suits look feminine to me. With her little self. I love her too.
I love Janelle Monae. I
Oh,
love her. I don't care what Janelle Monae looks good in anything. And I like to me, if you think you look good in it,
Right.
why not wear it? Like
I think that I agree with you if that's what you want to do. I do think that investing in a good tailor is very important.
yes,
In
it's
all
gotta look
things.
good. All right, so our next one, grandmother of 11 dies after undergoing BBL surgery. The doctor is fined $10,000. Listen,
I think that social media has
it messed up a lot. It's got women
has
having body issues. Yeah.
yeah. That, and I mean, I hate saying it, but sometimes you can have like I've seen where a man was like, if she don't have no big butt, I don't want her. Well, what about substance? Do you want that?
little booties matter too, boo.
I think that I ain't gonna lie. I think that a lot of when you hear that, oh, if she ain't got no big butt, I don't want her. I think that's more of the newer generation. That's their talk that you're hearing. I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt
I
that
get some women.
there are
I've
some
met
men
some people,
within
some
my
men older than me
generation,
who talk like that.
right?
I know
And
some
that's what
men.
I'm saying. I don't doubt that there are men within my generation, older than my
Mm-hmm.
generation, or even a little bit younger than my generation that are still on that vibe. But I really feel like it's more of a generation thing right now that's going on, especially with all the plastic surgery that you see and all these, what I'm saying, everybody trying to modify their body to make it look like the perfect mold or
It's,
whatever. Come on,
Nobody's
oh
man.
my
ever
gosh,
perfect.
and
That's
some of them
I hate it.
look
But
I hate it.
but
crazy.
then
I
they
hate it because I feel
remodify
like
it and they come
it's a
out
butt.
looking worse than before they did it.
Yes, yes. I
What
feel
you
like
say?
it's a
They look
bunch
like
of
an ant.
bullshit. It's a bunch of
I said
bullshit
they
because
just be
people are looking at
modifying
these
it and coming out
celebrities.
looking worse.
Yeah.
They look like an ant when they
Yeah.
done. A whole
Some
ant.
of them because all their work isn't quality. Some of the
Like
And
work
I
I
who's
would
is
ain't
that?
say,
trying
very
and I
poorly
ain't trying
done.
to be funny, but I'm gonna be 100. Kim, I feel like Lil Kim really, I ain't gonna say she was the first one to do it, but she
What?
was the first and the oldest one that I've seen that done it, and it looks really fucked up.
So here's the thing.
No,
oh,
a lot of them do it.
So here's
Yeah,
the thing
Yeah,
For
about
but
it.
I'm
her,
saying
her nose,
she's the
like
oldest
if you
that
get
I've
her
seen
nose
that has done
moving
it,
to
and
the
it looks
side a
as
little.
bad as it does.
I think part of Lil Kim's the part of the Lil Kim's issue with her plastic surgery is like to me and this is just my personal opinion, she didn't get told she was beautiful enough as a child. And then
That's
I don't know
possible.
why, because people used to favor her all through the '90s.
And it's
yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. It's
she was a
crazy
sex
because
Poster,
symbol
even
in the
before
the
'90s.
she got
poster
the
with her in them
surgery,
little
Kim was straight.
furry bikini bottoms. All
listen, that's
dudes
hardcore,
had that
but
poster.
you know,
Uh-uh.
when she moved into these spaces that, you know, I was talking about this with somebody the other day. You know, us as Black people, when we grow up with Eurocentric standards of beauty, and we feel like we don't measure up. I think if we don't have someone in our corner telling us that we are beautiful and that we are worthy and that we
Yeah.
are
It's
important.
like it's like they want you to have all this stuff, like have these kids. I want you to have my kids, but I still want you to be 24, 36, 24, 36. And I
Right.
still want you to work out, but I don't want you to work out because I want you home every day. But I still
Mhm.
want you to have a job, but you still got to feed me.
They're unrealistic expectations.
Right. And it's the thing, and you add that onto the fact that like when you think about it, like I really think when you have Kim had you know you have the Biggie situation where it was Kim and Faith and Biggie and
It was
Kim
a
is
whole
looking
bunch of them.
and a whole bunch of them, but Kim is looking at Faith, who's the one he married, and it's like in order for me to be loved like
What didn't
that,
I do to compare?
what can I do to
Yeah,
compare?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so that's
yeah,
kind of
that's true. But then
so
you
I
got,
think
I mean, it ain't helping that we got all these Instagram models too. That's got these little itty bitty like 10-inch waists, and they got this big butt and stuff. But they paid for that,
Yeah,
right.
and act like they work.
or some of them they
Uh,
might have worked out.
Yeah,
But
some
I
of
ain't
them.
got
Some of
time
them.
to
Yeah,
work
but
out no 8 hours a day.
some of
Kim
them. But let's be
Kardashian is
realistic. The
one.
majority of them they work for that.
What you say, Jam?
I said Kim Kardashian is one. She keep trying to figure like she ain't had no ass done. But if you
Right.
look at her
Right.
old stuff when she was in that porno, her ass wasn't big at all. It was flat.
Hey man, all of them, all of them. Do
Yep.
you
Who you
see
talking about,
Kylie
Jim?
Jenner? She
Kim
started off with
Kardashian.
no
Kim.
lips,
Kim Kardashian.
looking like a basic white woman, and now she got these big old lips and all of that, and now she
Looking
nah,
like OJ
like
Trudeau.
how you nah, that's not nah, I said Kylie,
Oh, you
not
said
That's
yeah,
Kylie.
Chloe's OJ's
Chloe.
daughter.
Chloe. Yeah, yeah,
Right. But
yeah, yeah,
how you gonna explain to your kids, mommy, why my lips don't look like yours? And she be like, well, boo, I had to pay for mine, and you can pay for
yeah.
yours.
Well, I think it's funny. Like to me, I think that goes back to the everybody want to be black until it's time to be black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody
they
wants.
But you know
want they
they've been
want
doing the lip
our
thing for a long
features.
time. That ain't new. The lip thing been around for a long time. A lot of white women been doing the lips for like
I
since the
don't
'80s. So
I don't understand why it took J Lo for them to want a big butt. Like you don't know to walk around with this butt forever.
I mean, they
But here
wanted to
she
be
come
black
on the
for a
screen.
while.
Hey,
You
hey,
know what I'm saying? It would just happen to see a girl that looks like J Lo. You know what I'm saying? Who has more who is Hispanic but has more European features. But has that butt. You
I'm
know,
gonna tell you what it is. They all still jealous of people like Holly Berry, who in her 50s but still look like she could pass for a 25-year-old.
listen,
So they
That is
they
true.
trying to compete.
listen, and
Man, have y'all seen
what
Madonna?
happened? And
Madonna Yes, and the
Madonna.
glasses.
Y'all seen Madonna's
Donna
face?
look like a mixture between thinner and what's that chick from Doom Patrol?
Shut up.
Yeah, she looked bad.
Jason done put the fan up, Shay.
She looked bad, bro.
Listen, I said if Madonna don't look like Angelica Pickles, what's going on here?
God damn it, Jason.
Like I'm gonna tell you, you know what? The one white woman that they get work done, but she still look good. Cher.
Yeah.
If you look at Cher,
You know what
Cher
it is
still looks
though?
really young.
Cher does something that the rest of the girls don't do.
She doing it right. That's what she doing.
Well,
And that
it's not
is
just
that
that, you know, she's Native American too.
she's Native
I think
American.
I think
B,
Cher is
she gets
secretly.
surgery.
Well, no, but here's the thing. Now, if y'all look at back in the day, she had a few botched surgeries too.
But she also stays out of the line, like, because you know them surgeries have to settle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of what Kim's issue was. Is you can't go get plastic surgery on Tuesday and be on the red carpet on Thursday.
Well, plus two, Cher does just the bare minimum to keep it looking good. They're doing shit like going to get all their lips done, nose done, titties and ass, and looking a shitty mess. Like Vivica Fox fucked herself all up.
Yeah, I
You
don't think
know,
you should do your face.
a lot of them doing it. They thinking, "Oh, I need to do all this to look good," but after it's all said and done, they look like a fake ass hood rat Barbie doll.
Not a hood rat Barbie doll. All right, so on to our next topic. If y'all ready.
No, we're not ready. What the hell?
So Judge Mathis and the People's Court were canceled by Warner Brothers.
Hold on one second, Jason. Did you talk about the brat being pregnant?
We already talked about it.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
we
sorry. I'm late.
did.
My bad. I'm a shout out about my motherfucking business.
They canceled Judge Mathis, Mr. Everybody
Did
on
they
crack.
say what? Look, everybody a crackhead.
Listen,
Yes, yes, I know a crackhead when I see a crackhead.
When I see a crackhead.
now do you
Look
like
like
here's
you
the
was doing
thing.
crack
They
just
got
now.
me. They canceled the people. You know how long the People's Court has been on TV?
Longer than Judge Mathis.
The People's Court been on TV since we was little.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you who I don't like is that Judge Judy. Oh my God,
Man,
there's no way
somebody
I'll be in
gonna
her
catch her.
courtroom and her talking to me like she do to them people.
Listen,
And like her new
Judge
show,
Judy,
it seemed like she's worse.
Judge Judy will
She an asshole.
Like her
allegedly.
new show, she seems worse than she was.
She is worse. Because it's not on regular TV. It's much worse. She just be rude.
Is
But I
it?
be
I
thinking to
haven't watched
myself,
it.
like, what fucking courtroom is this? Because in reality, a judge can't really talk to you the way she do. But see, that's that TV judge shit, so they can get away with that.
Yeah.
Like for me, give me Maybelline Ephraim back.
Man, right?
I love
She
Judge
was,
Maybelline. Judge Maybelline
yeah.
to gather you together in a way that you would be like.
You know which one I like? I like paternity courts.
I went on a paternity court, like I fell in like a paternity court YouTube hole. That
Yeah,
show
you will
is
be in there for
Yes.
hours. You
Mhm.
will be continuously like this. I'm gonna watch. Oh, there's another one.
that show is
Hey, what's the judge show where it's the guy and his wife? And
That's
they be
couples
talking about,
court.
man, that shit is so staged, it's pathetic.
Yes, it is.
I
Some
tried
of
to
them.
watch that shit one day. I said, this shit is terrible.
Now, Mona, remember the one I showed you where the lady was in there telling me she trying to fix her relationship, and they brought her side dude in there, and he was like, "That's
Right.
mine." And he was like, "When was the last time y'all was together?" He was like, "This morning."
This morning.
no the one that got me was the one on paternity court was the guy who had been it was the white couple, it was a white guy, and the mother had passed, and he had been for like 23 years taking care, going in and out of court over like child support payments, like missed child support, this, all that. Finally, somebody went to the daughter and was like, "I don't even really think that's your father," and he was like, "I've always said that's not my child, but she don't have a dad, so I've been taking care of her. I took on that responsibility. They get the paternity test come back. He's not the father.
Wow.
Well, he knew. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
He was like, she was like, and like the daughter was, because he was like, he owes like $46,000 in back child support, and was
Not
like,
anymore.
was about to go back to jail.
Hold on, yeah, he do because he took the responsibility of saying that was his child. Technically, he's still responsible to pay that shit. That's how the
Unless
court gets you.
he can sue. He can sue to get his name off of all that.
Maybe, but because he kept saying he knew it wasn't his, he knew it was a
Yeah.
chance that it was, So it's just
That's why.
it's funny.
That's why I was saying. I feel like after you have a baby, like the minute you have it, a DNA test should be mandatory, just for these type of situations.
I think it should be if there is any question of the paternity of the child.
Well, see, that's the thing, Jason. You never know because you and this person have been together forever. Y'all have decided to make it work, and y'all decided to have a baby together. I know it's mine, but you can go off my word.
Some of them ain't decide to have a baby together. Sometimes the baby just showed up.
Right. But even still, you got married couples that end up talking about, she just farted. She just took a shit.
I heard
Hold
that.
on, what we doing here?
We heard.
I'm sorry. I lost my whole train of thought.
Just messed you
It was
all the way
loud.
out, put you out the game.
Right. You see, she got quiet. She's still going. But think about it. I know that it's my baby. But if you don't think for a second that I have done anything, you're going to automatically take my word, even though I know I have done some stuff.
Right?
You feel better?
I can see both sides of that. I would not want to put the onus on. I don't want to think that okay, women are out here just trapping dudes, and sometimes you just don't.
But they are.
Having a baby doesn't necessarily mean it's a trap.
Right. I mean,
If he a millionaire, it does.
Would you say?
If he a millionaire, it does.
Speaking of, okay.
Look at the millionaires who be spending ridiculous amounts of money on child support. There's no reason why you could tell me that a child needs $50,000 a month for child support, even if the man is a millionaire.
We've talked about this.
I know, but when?
It is because.
Yeah, I was, but that's what I'm saying.
Because the child it is supposed to be an equal.
Man, fuck that
lifestyle at both houses.
If the mother ain't got no damn job, why should I be giving her $50,000 a month? Let the mother get a job.
It's because it's based on the income of the person.
Nah.
So speaking of, okay, so let me so I don't know if y'all watched The Real Housewives of Potomac, but
no, do we have to talk about them?
No. Did you hear about the divorce settlement? Mm-mm. So Ashley Darby, who's on The Real Housewives, is not entitled to any alimony or spousal support due to the terms of their prenup. Which meant
also she had a job.
No, her job was being under Michael Darby.
Her job was on The Real Housewives. They getting paid for that.
Right, but they wasn't getting paid. They're not getting paid the way. She can't. She bought. So when they got separated, he bought her house for her. They bought it under an LLC, but essentially he's paying her mortgage,
right?
And has a key to her house, and is basically can tell her to get up and leave whenever she wants to, and she is not. Essentially, everything that Michael came into the marriage with is his, and any of the money that he made during other projects while they were married are still his.
Well, he knew how to do the shit right.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, so she don't get nothing?
She'll get nothing.
I guess from grabbing all the men's asses, he knew what the fuck he was doing.
Huh?
So you never seen the show? Yeah, man. You know, Siobhan got me watching that shit. So the husband actually got was getting sued and some more shit and lawsuits because he grabbed like one of the cameraman's asses or something. And, you know, it was crazy. But he's supposed to have did the shit twice. So
Yeah,
that's where a lot of his
and
theme
he
from.
did it to Juan.
Yeah, he did the shit twice. And that's where a lot of his theme from and a lot of the fights was coming on the show because people kept saying, you still with him, but clearly we know he grabbed this man's ass. And it was like for no reason at all. Like he just wanted to grab the man's ass.
Yeah, he likes to allegedly likes to play around with the boys on occasion.
Okay.
And like, and to me, I feel like this: if you're in a relationship, if you clearly, Miss Mona, you don't know much about it. Like this man is like in his like late 70s, early 80s.
He ain't that damn
What?
old. He's like in his 60s, Jason.
No, Michael Darby old as a mug. That
No,
man
he's
looks
not.
like Gollum. He's aging
Because
like.
his wife is on in her 30s, I do believe.
Okay, I gotta go. I had it came out onto my shirt, so
All right, Poopy.
yeah. All right.
Now I need to figure out how old he is for real.
He's 77.
What I said.
Wait a minute, we got off topic. Did it ever say why Judge Mathis and People's Court was canceled?
It was low ratings.
Really?
I mean, you got to think like it's
possible because I didn't know it still came on. I just
I didn't
watching
either
it on
until I
YouTube.
saw that it was canceled. And then
I watched it on YouTube.
Remember, he had the show with his kids. So what happened with that?
Oh yeah, he had a reality show. I forgot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, his oldest son looked just like him too. I thought it was Judge Mathis one time, and it was his fucking son.
Wow. I watch it on YouTube.
I didn't watch it. I just watched it on
because he forever
commercials.
calling somebody a crackhead.
Okay, so here it is, the thing I found. Viewers recall that despite everyone actively dissuading her from doing so, Ashley ultimately decided to purchase her home using a joint LLC that she shares with Michael. She also divulged that her new mortgage is $13,000, and she confirmed she can't afford the home without his assistance.
I don't even know. I don't know who these people are. So
I mean,
That's the Potomac Housewives.
So to me,
I don't watch it.
If you marry somebody now, like if you marry somebody with money, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you've been married for a long time. You signed the prenup, you did all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, you filed for divorce because he's out doing his thing.
Okay.
If they didn't get a divorce, they're not getting a divorce because, irreconcilable differences. He was out here slanging that old penis from sea to shining sea.
Okay.
And, like...
He had a lifetime subscription to Viagra.
He was out there.
You know what?
And you mean to tell me that you did not make sure, because, a prenup is supposed to be agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you agree upon the terms.
So, was she acting like she didn't know that was going to happen? Like, I'm confused.
She's not the smartest person on the show, so let's start with that.
She didn't know that she wasn't going to get anything.
So she didn't read the prenup?
They've been together so long. She was in her 20s, so she was just
slighted her and told her something. She didn't actually read it. I think she went on what he said because she did that a lot.
They can hear you.
Okay.
And so the fact that she ended up, like, to me, it's the narrative seems to be she married this man for money, but she fumbled the bag. Because they got 2 kids. And he's got to take care. He's got to pay child support, but she gets no alimony. She gets no spousal support. And
the child support probably
be
a lot.
Child support?
Huh?
How much she getting in child support?
She didn't say.
Oh, okay.
But she said she can't, like, and to me, this also goes back to that, like, this same, like, having to keep up with the Joneses culture. Because if I'm getting a check from Bravo for the Real Housewives, right?
Mm-hmm.
and I know I'm getting child support. Why would I move myself into a place that requires my soon to be ex-husband's assistance to live? I'm gonna do what I can to be on my own, regardless if it's meaning I'm gonna move into a 2-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying, in Bethesda.
What if he got her so young? Then did she move like from her parents' house with him?
Basically.
Poor little Tink Tink.
And so the last thing we have tonight, we're gonna go ahead and end on a high note, because I know y'all finna act up on this.
Uh-oh. What is it? What?
Where is there? It is. All right. So give us some things that Black people do or say. Telling somebody they smell like outside.
Telling people their breath stink.
I say saying you letting all my cold air out.
Right.
You air conditioning.
I'm not heating the whole neighborhood.
Yep, I heard that growing up.
You better turn all them lights off. You don't need all them lights on to watch TV.
Or remember this one? Get off the phone while it's thunderstorming.
While it's thunderstorming outside. Mom still say that.
Oh no, like how about when we used to be on the phone and my mother would get on the phone and say, "Who on the phone? I am. Get off. I need it."
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and then she would give you a few minutes, but if she got back on that phone and you were still on the phone, didn't I tell you get your ass off the phone? And then
you don't pay a bill in this house.
We had the mother with the father voice, like Lil Rail said.
Yeah.
Who is that? Your father? No, that's my mother.
Hey, one time mom came to the school and they thought it was my father. I said, "That was my mother." Teacher was like, "Oh," because she came in there with no earrings and shit on and like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. So,
Lord,
listen, I was, or what was one? I was. We don't be just slamming doors in the house. You know, slamming no doors in this house. You don't pay.
Don't lock no doors.
Oh, don't lock no doors was a big one.
Oh, you remember when you was a kid, you had to be in when the street lights came on?
Mm-hmm. Not on the way.
Not on the way. Not on the front porch. I said in the house.
Right.
Or look, take that chicken out of the freezer.
Yes, they all and forget.
Meanwhile, she on the way home and she on the way home in 30 minutes, and we trying to take the chicken out the freezer right there.
Yeah.
Because we just remembered. Now, Mom is here, but she ain't saying nothing.
She must have fell asleep.
I wanted to check on Dion.
Oh, well, clearly it ain't got silent, so
I guess it is what it is. That was really, how y'all been this week?
I've been alright. Besides, my work schedule this week was crazy. Normally I'd be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. This week they had me going in at 10 to 6, so that's why I was late. I was just getting home.
Hi, Jackie.
Yeah, you don't know what to do with yourself on that schedule. Do you be still getting up?
Nah, I had to position myself to not get up. This morning I still got up at 5.
That's enough.
But tomorrow I gotta go back to the 5 o'clock schedule again.
What?
Yeah, they all over the place.
Well, at least it's 10 to 6 and it ain't like 3 to 11.
Oh, I would have told them no, I can't do it. I would have lied.
I got some.
And said what?
I don't know. I would have told them I gotta pick my son up from school at that time. I can't. Something.
You gotta wash your hair, JR?
Huh?
JR.
Wash your hair?
Everybody, Dion said, "Hey, JR." Dion said, "Tell my Oompa Loompa I said hello."
Yeah, tell him he keep breaking these bones. He gonna be my height soon.
That's how you doing? You doing all right?
You say if he keep what?
Breaking these bones, he gonna be my height soon.
Go ahead, Superman. Leave the time bill. Try to leave over time
I
bill.
don't like it. Too soon.
That's a lot of bones to break.
You
He at home, right?
at the top.
He trying to leave over
The
time
one
bill
for
for a single bound.
what?
Hey, Jackie, he at home?
That's supposed to take. I need to take one now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we know.
home.
Oh, okay.
He came out yesterday.
I see.
Oh, okay.
I asked how he was doing. Did nobody answer? So I figured he doing all right.
He still been talking trash.
Right.
Well, we can finish this on Group Me.
Yeah, we don't have too much more tonight. So why don't we finish this on the private channels? Because I think Jerry said something she wanted to talk about afterwards.
And Selene, too, I think. She did kept kicking her out.
I do have some news for y'all. So yesterday
You
I did.
pregnant?
Shut.
Jason, don't even pause. Sometimes you just gotta just keep talking and act like he ain't said nothing.
Just got to drive right through it, huh?
So yesterday I did my comedy show. And
You call your mother a bitch again?
Be quiet.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
and it went really well. And so I actually booked 3 more shows.
Oh, good.
Let me ask you this. Are you stealing my jokes to take to your comedy show?
No, JR, because I think
Okay.
they're actually funny.
All right. Just making sure, I don't want you setting records out here with my jokes.
With yours, yeah, no, JR. I say things that are actually funny. And, craft jokes. I don't just talk
I'm the funniest person you ever met in your life.
No.
That's why you pause long, because
You know
it's
what?
true.
You are funny. You are the funniest person that I've ever met in my life. You, and I'm gonna let you keep that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a gracious person.
Yeah. Okay, Fabergé.
I said what I said, and I'm not taking it back. All right, y'all. We are going to go ahead and end this broadcast for tonight. We'll be back next week with some new news and some more topics that we will talk about. If you guys have something you want us to talk about, please let us know in the comments below, and we will get it to you as soon as can. I got private chat messages. Hold on. Oh, that's you, nigga.
What the hell?
All right. We will see y'all later, and y'all have a great night. Goodbye.
See ya.